Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. And it's been very long time, I think near about almost 1 month that we have not connected. Okay, I haven't uploaded any videos or any learning videos. But anyway, here I am with you all. Very important transit. You might be thinking whether it is all about Jupiter in the Gemini getting direct on 11th of March, or Rahu Mars close conjunction starting from 13th of March, or Sun moving to Pisces and joining Saturn and Venus on 13th of March. But yes, these three transits are definitely very important. But in my opinion, in my experience, in my whatever I have learned for so many years, I feel the most important transit of 2026 is going to happen on 29th of March, when Ketu will be transiting to Magha Nakshatra in the Leo zodiac sign. One of the most important transit which is happening after so many years, and this is kind of a game changer for each and every ascendant. Okay, so to know more about it, okay, we need to understand first when it is happening and till what time it will be there. So first thing is, it is happening on 29th of March and it will be there. Ketu will be in Magha Nakshatra till 5th of December 2026. Okay, now Magha is already ruled by Ketu. That is why it is so important right now. Magha is ruled by Ketu itself, and it represents ancestral lineage. That means your Pitru, your ancestors, your Purva Purush. Also, it indicates or it represents royal authority, the karmic heritage. Okay, and it is in the Leo zodiac. Now we know what is Leo. It's all about the sign of identity, pride, leadership. So now you can correlate the royal authority, karmic heritage, your Pitru, your lineage, with pride, with your leadership, the blessings of your ancestors, all falling into that natural fifth house, which is Leo. So Magha is one of the important nakshatra which reminds us that our power our power doesn't come from personal ego. Okay, remember this line. Our power doesn't come from the personal ego, but it is always coming from the alignment with ancestral wisdom and dharma. Okay, so whenever Magha is connected with Ketu, or let's say Ketu is transiting to Magha, the key theme of that particular transit is always ancestral blessings. Always ancestral blessings, the leadership, authority, your legacy. Whether you will be able to create a legacy or not, whether you will be remembered for so long time or not, that particular thing we can see from this particular combination, Ketu in Magha Nakshatra. Also, the karmic inheritance, that is also very important. The karmic inheritance is very important in this. And definitely the respect for tradition. Whether we respect our tradition, our rituals, our culture or not, that is also seen from Ketu in the Magha Nakshatra. That's why it is so important. So, Magha, whenever it is getting, Ketu is all, whenever it is getting transited through Magha Nakshatra, there is always a question will be asked to every native, irrespective of any ascendant or lagna or moon sign, that are we honoring our lineage and purpose or not? Okay, that is so important. Now, what is Ketu? So Ketu is all about, we know it's all about your past life mastery. That means wherever Ketu is sitting in your natal chart, you are the master of that house, and that's why you don't feel that urge or interest towards that particular area of your life. It doesn't, see, detachment or liberation, separation, it's not just like that it is happening. If you have already have achieved so many things into that particular area, you will have less interest towards that. Okay, so that's one thing. But once you start cultivating that area wherever Ketu sits, as you are already the master of that area, the bigger blessings will be presented to you. That's how Ketu always, gives us the blessings. And definitely inner wisdom, your spiritual inclination or your spiritual intelligence will be boosted. So that is the importance of Ketu, and as well as whenever it is transiting over Magha Nakshatra, its own nakshatra, we always gonna see impact in all those areas. Now, this particular video, I'm gonna do it for only Aries Ascendant, and similarly for rest of the 11 Ascendant, separate videos will be uploaded. So, always remember before we start with the Aries Ascendant that whenever Ketu enters Magha, ego connected to status, pride, or control, it will start getting dissolved, so that the authentic authority can emerge. That means the true you will be now coming out. Your soul purpose will be driven. So that's the beauty of Ketu in the Magha Nakshatra. Now, coming to the ascendant part, for Aries Ascendant, where it is happening in your 5th house. And what is 5th house? It is creativity, it is your intelligence, it is your children, it is your recognition, it is your personal expression, it is your Purva Punya. So many things it represents. Basically, 5th house is the backbone of anyone's chart. So, Ketu here is going to ask the Aries native, Aries Ascendant people to release the need for recognition through creativity or achievements. So what I'm trying to tell here, that many people with Aries rising or Aries Lagna, Aries native, they are naturally want their talents to be acknowledged. It's not their fault. It's the characteristics of Aries people. And during this transit, you may feel that push to create without seeking validation. That means you just do it because it is happening on your creativity area, right? So you don't seek for validation, you don't seek for recognition, you just do it. That is your dharma, that is your karma connected to 5th house. You just do it without having any kind of expectation from the society or whoever is connected with that house. So that is what it is important for Aries Ascendant. Now, how we can connect with all these things? So let's say you are doing research on something, and being an Aries is ascendant, you are, let's say you are into the creative world. It could be a fashion designing, it could be a kind of a hotel management where various cuisines you're gonna prepare, or it could be something you are creating a new products, you are creating a new designs for the users or customers. Okay, you might be giving consultation. Okay, astrology, let's say you are sharing some knowledge, and you always have that in mind. Okay, I'm sharing something and I want people to go through that particular article or the post, whatever I'm putting into the social media, and I want to be recognized. I want a lot of likes, lot of comments, lot of shares. That recognition parts is getting sparked. That validation, what I am doing, it should be recognized. You just leave that part. What you should do, you know what you are capable of. You have knowledge on that particular area, whichever area you are having expertise. You post knowledge about it and leave it to God and leave it to the people to respond. And if they respond, it's fine. If they don't respond, still move on. Put something else, a new topic, a new day, a new topic. So that is the ultimate remedy, I would say, for Aries Mesh Lagna, Aries Ascendant people this time. Okay, forget about Jupiter in third house. You'll communicate so politely, beautiful words you're gonna tell. That's fine. But whenever we, as a human being, right, we are not so spiritual. Okay, we are not so. We also have needs. Okay, we also have materialistic desire. We also need money to feed, our family members, to create comfort for the rest of the family members, even for ourselves, right? So that is not wrong. That is absolutely right. You are doing absolutely right thing. But in this transit, if you always look for validation, if you always look for recognition, and you only think, okay, I am doing it just to get it, then it will make you frustrated. Because the more you chase Ketu, or the place where Ketu is sitting, it's difficult to get the results. You cultivate, you do without any expectation. And the best part is Jupiter is there in your third house. You'll communicate so politely, so brilliantly, charismatically. So you just do that because that is your beauty. And you just do that. You just light it up. Whether someone is recognizing it or not, let it happen at later period of time. Don't seek the validation immediately. Keep something for, universe to decide. That is one thing I always recommend for Aries Ascendant to follow in this Magha transit. Ketu in Magha transit from 29th of March to 5th of December 2026. Now, there is one more area, children. There are a lot of people of Aries native. I feel for last 8-10 months, whoever is trying for family planning, childbirth and all, irrespective of the gender. So some difficulties, some obstacles, some badha is coming. So don't worry, first of all. And again, you might be thinking Ketu is in my 5th house, so more delay, more denial, lot of struggles and all. No, don't think like that. If Ketu is coming there, that means it has to eliminate something. It doesn't mean that it has to eliminate the chances of having baby or chances of having kids in your family. No. The problem which is causing the delay in your childbirth, if you leave that part to the experts, rather than cursing people, rather than cursing God, rather than cursing yourself or your spouse, family members, whatever, if you go to a very good doctor, medical experts, follow the medical treatment procedure without keeping your ego in the front, without competing with others who are already having baby. That is very important. Ketu will test you. Ketu in the 5th house will also test that whether you are having that competitiveness or not regarding this kind of things, whether you are jealous of your friend or not who are already having a baby. So this is very important transit. Okay, so it's not like every transit will be like, oh, okay, Jupiter is there, Venus is in Pisces, lot of luxury, Sun and Saturn together, conflicts with my management or managers, government conflicts. Forget about the geopolitics. Not everybody is impacted. Think on individual level. If you are happy, the family members of who are staying with you will be happy and having a comfortable life. Not every one of us has to think about the rest of the world. People are there to tackle all those situations. Okay, but if you are having a jealousy that your friend is already having a baby, your friend is already having a good relationship with his wife, or having a fantastic romantic life you are not having, and you're going to chase it, you will fail. So don't chase it because you are jealous of something which you do not have but your friends are having in this particular transit, especially for Aries native. You just leave it to God, leave it to the medical experts, let them do their job. Believe in yourself, believe in your spouse, believe on the blessings of your ancestors because it is the fifth house. Take the blessings of your ancestors, offer them water. 101% or anything more than 100% you take, you will be blessed with a baby. If the other conditions are supportive in your chart, you will be blessed with a baby even in this transit. At least your spouse, your wife definitely will be able to conceive. Or at least you will be start having a right treatment. It's not mandatory that within these 8 months your wife will be able to conceive and all. That cannot be calculated like that. It depends on each and individual's dasha antardasha and fifth house position. But what I'm trying to tell here, in this time period, if you're taking things seriously and keeping focused on the medical advice rather than going to astrologers and checking all these remedies and all, okay, you be focused on that particular area and trust the expert, trust the medical expert. If you want, you can visit two or three doctors for that, and whoever you are feeling comfortable, proceed with that particular person. And Ketu in the Magha will eliminate the problem which is causing the delay in the childbirth. And that's how Ketu bring blessings in our life. Detachment, elimination, these are negative words, but you have to think it in a positive way. Then only the blessings of Ketu you will get it. Otherwise, our mindset is something like we are very much attached to the negative comments. The positive sides we don't get attached. We always think, okay, someone told the negative way, so it is in my mind, so I may not get it. But we usually don't see the other side of the coin. It will eliminate, definitely. That is Ketu's job. But what it will eliminate? If you are having too much pride, too much jealous, it will eliminate that particular area. The jealousy, it will eliminate. But if you are trying hard without having any jealousy, keeping faith on God, then it will eliminate the cause which is the reason of the delay. Okay, so that's about the childbirth. Now, in terms of your personal expression, here what I'm trying to tell, having an idea, execution, or sharing the thoughts with your spouse, definitely you should do that. This is the time when you should do more discussion with your spouse or with your partner. It will give you much more relief. Not every time we need solution, but we need a kind of an attachment or affectionate bonding, kind of a connection which tells us or gives us that kind of assurance that yes, when time comes I can do that. So that is how this Ketu in Magha will bring impact or results for the Aries Ascendant native. Okay, so take care guys, and stay connected with me, and stay connected for the rest of the Ascendant videos. You can definitely go through your own Ascendant videos and also share it with other people so that they can also get to know how this transit is gonna impact their life. Okay, so thanks everyone, and please do not forget to like, share and subscribe. Thank you.